how are you? Thanks for watching us once again in this live. In today's class, we are going to speak about bilingualism. Okay, this video is or to know what are the benefits that give us in our brains and also in our life to become bilingual. Okay, if you have any question, just leave a comment in here and we are gonna be so happy to answer them. Also, if you like our lives, previous lives, I invite you to give us a like and to share with your friends. All right, so if you're ready, we can start doing it about bilingualism. Okay, first of all, I would like to expose some of the situations that our kids, I can say most of my students have in their life. The father and the mother, they are from different countries, okay? So, of course, they speak different languages. It could be, let's say that mother speaks English and father speaks Spanish, all right? And they decided to become parents and they have a child. And this child and these children is not their children. They don't produce both languages like a native speakers. You know what I mean? For example, I have a student that her parents are from different country, but their parents, her parents speak English, but and one of the parents speaks Spanish. So the children, the girl, she just speaks English, all right? But she cannot speak Spanish. She understands what her parent is saying, but she cannot produce it, all right? So how can I help these children? How can I make my children or my child speak like both languages? First of all, I would like to explain you what is bilingualism and how does it work in the brain, all right? Which is really important. Okay, I'm going to start with saying that some investigations say that the age that a human is learning a new language, it's very important. Okay, so let's talk about childhood. So if a kid is in contact with a new language, which is not his or her mother tongue, it means a second language. In this case, let's say that Spanish. Spanish is going to be the second language. So it makes increase the cognitive abilities, okay? What does cognitive mean? It could be like psychological and some of the abilities that we humans have, all right? So if you look at this picture, we have two brains, all right? In this brain, if we could make this picture in 3D, like we could see that this brain is moving and it has some like shadows in gray, but it means like the brain is more active, all right? As you know, as humans, we just use the 10% of our brain, right? We activate just this 10%. So when you become multilingual, you could have more opportunity to activate it properly and a little bit more. It could be even 15, all right? In monolingual, it means that the people that just speak only one language, the brain is not to activate. It's just more quiet and it has like a very passive movements, all right? So saying this, I would like to tell you about some of the benefits that we have. As I said, it could have some benefits in our cognitive abilities, all right? So let's start with the first one. Our brain, it's like our body. So if we exercise it, we make it stronger, right? It's the same with our brain. If you practice, if you make your brain work out, it will become stronger. So the benefits to become stronger, it's according to some brain illnesses, okay? It could be Alzheimer, it can prevent Alzheimer, also dementia. Okay, also it makes our brain like younger, you know? What does it mean? It means that it delays in aging, all right? Like we're gonna become older, our brains, like later, all right? Okay, well, now once I said this, I'm gonna talk about the kind of bilingualism, okay? We have two ways when we are learning, two stages that we are learning a second language, all right? The first one is the active and the second is the passive, okay? So when are we active? Okay, we are active. We can say that we are active in a second language when we can speak and write, all right? But yes, you can speak and you can write it if you can read and listen, which is the passive way or the passive form, okay? So most of the kids, when they are very, very young, they can read and listen, right? But they cannot speak and write. That's what I told you at the beginning of this video, some of the cases that we have when the parents are from different nationalities, all right? And sometimes the parents are feeling like, oh my God, I feel like afraid of my kid cannot speak. Maybe he or she has any language problem. Probably it is not. Probably he or she is in the passive stage. So we have to give him or her some of activities or some like techniques to activate the active form of the bilingualism, okay? So now, when we have both, it's the stage when the kids are in school, when the kids are taking classes, when the kids are practicing. And in this case, we said that we have a balanced bilingual, okay? Bilingualism in this, the word. So in that case, it's where the kids can start producing some words. They can match the pictures with the sounds and they can repeat it, or they can recognize some of the pictures and they can say, okay, this is a dog, ese es un perro, or whatever, okay? So now I'm gonna tell you what happened inside the brain when somebody is bilingual. First of all, let's remind you that the left side of the brain takes on the analytical and logical like abilities, all right? And the right side takes on the emotional and social. So if we put them together, it's our brain in our body. Some of us, we have stronger this one, the right side, or some of us, we have stronger the left side, okay? But it doesn't matter that you are learning a new language. When you are learning, you improve both of them. Did you know this? Yes, because you are working your brain, okay? There is something that we call in bilingualism that is critical period hypothesis. What is this? Well, this is just like a stage when you are acquiring a new language that is in the first stages, okay? We call this critical because in this point of bilingualism, when you are learning a second language, you are like probably having some troubles with the or strongly with some of the abilities like speaking or writing or reading, and you said, no, I'm not good at this, it really makes me like, I can do it. This is critical period, but it doesn't mean that you are not going to be able to produce it or to improve it. You are going to, just it's a period. Some of the kids take even 1 year in this period, and they are just like stand by in that one. All right. Well, but it happens only at the beginning of the bilingualism. Okay. Now, why do kids learn faster than adults? Okay, why? If you see this brain, and if you see this one, this is an adult brain, okay? And it looks like harder, and it looks like strong, you see? Like it is not like, looks like jelly or something. It is like, put it very well. But this is a brain of a kid. We have the word plasticidad, that in English is plasticity, all right? It means that the kid's brain keeps moving. It's we can manipulate it, we can form it, like if it is like something like plasticine, we can take it and move it. And imagine if that's why kids are more faster learning a second language, because of this plasticity. Imagine that if your kid is learning this during this stage. So it's going to make it easier for him when he's going to be an adult. He's going to be more able, to speak, to produce this language. All right. Well, if you have any question about bilingualism, you can always leave a comment here. Yes, of course, that some of the kids learn in different way than others, but it doesn't mean that they are going to produce the language in a point of the bilingualism. Okay, I hope you liked this video. Remember to share with your friends. And remember, if you want to book a class for you or for your children, you just call or text 832-413-3166. All right, now I'm going to say it in Spanish. Si quieres agendar una clase para tu hijo o para ti, puedes marcar o mandar mensaje al 832-413-3166. Okay, have a wonderful week. Ten una maravillosa semana. See you soon. Nos vemos. Adiós.